Thank you for joining us for another exciting episode of In the Kitchen with Pampered by John.
I'm John.
And I'm Stephanie. And tonight we're going to do a little bit different of a video. We have a Pampered Chef party going on right now, and we are doing a live demo for them. So we are letting you get a sneak peek into what a live demo looks like. So bear with us as this video looks a little different, but I hope you enjoy. And if you want to hold your own Pampered Chef party, make sure you click that link below in the description. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tina's tempting yet tasteful Pampered Chef Party live demo. I am Stephanie.
I am John.
And tonight we are going to make salads for you. You'll have to forgive me for not being as enthusiastic as I usually am, as I am trying to survive a headache. So we are going to start by preparing our chicken to grill, because a salad is excellent with grilled chicken added to it.
This is our close and cut. Close and cut. In the pictures it shows grape tomatoes, grapes that you can stick in here and slice them evenly in half. Well, we were at a meeting and our director used it to cut chicken breast. So I'm going to show you how to fillet the chicken breast and get 2 even fillets on it by using this. And what makes this is the inside is springy. So set it down.
So now another thing you can do with that is cut bagels. You can cut large quantities of grapes or tomatoes, or you can use it to cut your chicken.
Put your chicken in, press down. If you buy the set, the blue coated Pampered Chef knife comes with it. And you just take it and slice it through. And now you have 2 even
Sarah also says hello.
chicken breast.
Hello, Sarah. Don't mind our fancy little bag here. I'll explain that in a minute. I know we get a lot of chicken and we are always filleting it. And if we do it by hand, we always end up with 1 thick piece and 1 scrawny piece. And this allows you to cut them evenly. And for your soft stuff like your tomatoes and your grapes, because they're spring loaded, they don't smush the fruit. So you're able to cut it without making a huge mess.
And there you go, you got 2 even chicken breasts.
And the reason we're putting it in this fancy bag is that it is easier to coat your meat than it is to coat your cooking utensil that you're using. So tonight we are going to use the non-stick grill pan, and instead of coating the pan with oil, we are going to coat our chicken with oil. I'm also putting a marinade on it to give it a little flavor when we add it to our salad. If you coat your chicken in olive oil or vegetable oil, whichever one you prefer, in a bag like this, you use less oil than you do trying to coat your pan. Now the pan that we are using is our non-stick grill pan. This is our grill press. This is what our grill pan looks like without the handle on it. It does have this nice removable handle to make storing it very easily. Clean up easy. You just put it on here. There's a tiny little button on the tip. You press it in and slide the button backwards. And now you have a handle on your grill. This grill is very nice when you do not want to grill outside. You don't want to drag out a big grill because you're only doing a couple of pieces. We also have a double burner grill for larger amounts. That's very nice for anybody that may be intimidated by a regular size grill, or maybe you want to grill in the winter when it's too cold, or like right now. I don't know about where you guys are, but where we are, it is raining and very nasty outside. So this allows us to still enjoy grilled food without having to deal with the weather. So now John is going to show you how we prepare our lettuce.
Oh, first John has to take the stems out.
So we are going to use the salad cutting bowl. This set is very nice because you have a colander for washing your lettuce or other vegetables.
Okay.
You have a bowl for eating your salad out of. You have the divided lid for separating toppings. And you also have a container for putting your salad dressing in. Now this also is your cutting surface. So when he gets all through putting the lettuce in the colander, we will put the cutting surface on here, flip it over, and be able to cut our lettuce up. Now this is really nice because if you're taking this to work with you, or even at home, you can put your lettuce in here, you can put your tomato in here, you can put your chicken in here, and then flip it over and cut it all up at one time. And you don't have to cut up several different steps. So I'm going to let John cut the lettuce while I talk to you about our vegetable peelers. So these are our vegetable peelers that Pampered Chef came out with. The blue one is your regular vegetable peeler. I'm gonna get all my cutting mats dirty here. It makes peeling your vegetables very easy to do. Now, I'm not a big fan of peeling potatoes, but I can tell you this peeler makes it very easy to peel them, and you can do it very quickly. You can peel downward, you can peel up, you can peel with your right hand or your left hand. This is a very versatile tool because both sides of the peeler are sharp. So there's a top blade and a bottom blade. The little point piece here, if you have a bad spot in your potato or in your other vegetables, you can use that to remove the bad spot. Now we peel our carrot, and then we grab the julienne peeler and we create matchsticks to go in our salad. So no more buying pre-processed carrot sticks for your salads or stir fries. You can make your own quickly and easily. And you get these beautiful julienne carrots.
And it will also do that to a potato, where if you like making homemade stuff, you can make homemade potato sticks.
All right, you want to check it on the jaw while I go get me a bowl to put that in.
Now that my lettuce is all partially cut up,
And I'm just using the 1 cup prep bowl.
what I was using to cut it on is our flexible mats. They come in 3 different colors. They made the peelers to match the cutting boards, the flexible cutting boards. There's blue, green, and orange.
They match the coated knives.
They match the coated knives. The knife that I am using here is one of our Pampered Chef forged knives. They are made in Germany. It's a full tang on it. They're sturdy, they're heavy, they're comfortable to use. Like I said, they are forged steel. So you have the sharpener, the honing stone that comes with the knife set is the only thing that you're allowed to sharpen them with, or take them to a professional to sharpen them. But we've had this one for about 8 months now, and it's not even dull yet.
Plus, there is a lifetime warranty on those knives that you do not find with any other knife out there. Now, the peeling set also has this orange peeler. This is serrated blades. And this is the one that I usually get cut on, so that's why I'm being careful with it. You use this one for difficult fruits and vegetables like peeling a tomato or squash. Any of those ones that you normally would not be able to peel, you are going to do with this peeler. Now, we are not peeling our tomato tonight for our salad, so we will just set this one aside. Now we're still waiting for our grill to heat up. So I am going to show you our scoop and loop. Now I use my scoop loop for multiple different things. One of my favorite things to use it for is tomatoes, because I don't like tomatoes. And I don't like cutting tomatoes. But my family likes tomatoes. So this makes it where I don't have to spend too much time playing around with my tomatoes, but yet they still can enjoy them. So there's 2 ends. There's a wider end and a narrow end. The wider end, if I wanted to cut this tomato where I could use it to stuff different foods into it, that's what I would want the wider end for. The narrower end is just to remove the core. You can flex it to make it smaller, make it fit into your vegetables, but it is not it's not really weak. It's very sturdy, so you're able to put pressure on it when you're putting it into your tomato. To get it started, you just kind of give it a little twisty motion to get it up underneath the skin. You're going to circle around. Then you're going to scoop, circle, and out pops your core. That easy. Now we will take our quick slice. This is another multi-purpose tool. That's one of the things I like about Pampered Chef. This tool you can use to slice just about any soft fruit or vegetable. And no, it is not that difficult to use normally. Mine gets hung up, and home office is actually sending me a new one because it gets hung up, but I like still showing it off. So yours would not be that difficult to use. Now, excuse me, sorry. If you were making a sandwich, you have perfectly sliced tomatoes for your sandwich. But since we are making a salad, we want to place these back on here and slice them again. Helps if you pay attention to which direction your grates are going too. Can you get me one of the batter bowls to put this in, or a mixing bowl? Now that creates little strips. I can put that back on there and slice it again to cube it even smaller if I wanted to. It's all in what your preference is for your salads. And now John is ready to show you how he's going to slice this lettuce.
Well, I washed the lettuce, stuck it in the bowl. It has little tabs on it. So you just take your lettuce with your chef's knife and cut down through the whole lettuce. If you're prepping a salad just for you, you can add your chicken to this, your avocado to this, all your vegetables to your lettuce, and cut everything at one time. And keep everything right in the same bowl. And once you've got it cut one way, then you pick it up a little.
It's because you've got so much lettuce in there. So while John struggles with that, I want to show you another use for our scoop loop. Take my bell pepper. I'm just going to take it and go in here and pop all the little veins and scrape out the seeds and the veins. So now I have pepper that I can slice with my quick slice like I just did my tomato. Or I have the perfect vessel for stuffed peppers. If you like stuffed peppers, it makes it very easy to prep your vegetables. I know we like to have salad, but sometimes the prep work for the salad can make us choose something different for dinner that night. How are we coming with that lettuce over there?
It's coming.
I think our grill is just about hot.
And there is our lettuce all cut up. For our salad.
All right, if any of you that are watching, excuse me, sorry. Any of you that are watching have any questions at any time, please feel free to ask those. That's what we are here for. We want to be able to answer your questions live when you have them. All right, so we are going to come over here now to our grill. So we've gotten the grill pan and the grill press hot on the stove. I'll turn it down a little bit now. If you'll notice, I am able to touch the handle of the grill press. It gets a little warm, but it's not, doesn't get too hot. If you are uncomfortable grabbing it with your hands, you can get a set of our microwave grips and use that to lift it up. We are going to set our grill press to the side here and put our chicken on. Now I have tried using this grill pan with the grill press and without. I happen to like it with the grill press because it cooks both sides of my meat at the same time, and it gets those beautiful grill marks on it that I would get if I was using a big outdoor grill. But if you don't want the grill press, you can cook on this pan without it. That's all the chicken that's going to fit right now. This that I'm using, these are our chef's tongs. This is the full-size chef's tongs. And when you put them down to pick stuff up, they unlock. When you put them up, they lock. We're also going to be using our Pampered Chef Thermometer. It has a probe on it to stick into the meat to check for doneness. It also has a wired probe that you can plug into it. If you're cooking in the oven, you stick this part into your meat, put it in your oven. This has a magnet on the back to stick right to your stove. You put the probe in your meat in the oven and you can check your temperature without ever opening your oven. Very, very handy. I'm going to let that cook for just a minute. And John, if you want to do the cucumber, peel it. I think the peeler made its way over there though. I will set up our quick food prep grater. Now our quick food prep grater comes with, don't forget to cut the tips off, 3 blades. This is our slicing blade. This is our blade for fine grating, so your hard cheeses like Parmesan or chocolate, you can grate chocolate with it. This is our coarse grater, so this is for your soft cheeses like your mozzarella and your cheddar. We are going to slice up our cucumber. We're just going to get a towel to protect our hands while we hold the blade. Now this, the base of this has suction cups, so you want to make sure that you press the suction cups down so that this doesn't move while you're using it. You put the blade into the assembly and turn it clockwise until you feel it catch. You'll feel it pull on the blade. Then you remove the cloth. You do not want it to be too tight. It has this large bowl that comes with it, or you can use any of our mixing bowls, our batter bowls, or any of those while you are prepping with it. We're going to check in on our chicken because I don't want it to burn. So as you can see, it has grill marks on it, and it is beautifully brown on the other underside. Give that a couple more minutes, and then John, I will let you test to see if it's done. So we're just going to take our cucumber, and stick it in here. Now you have to apply pressure while you are slicing. Once it gets down to a certain point, I'll use the food presser, because I forget the name of this, to finish slicing it. And as you can see, we have perfectly sliced cucumber. This works great for potatoes. You can also slice up your cabbage. Any vegetable that you want sliced. Carrots you can put in here. If the item is too big to go into this part, this gray piece removes to allow you to put larger pieces in there. To remove the blade, you're going to grab the blade with the towel that you used, and you're going to turn counterclockwise until the blade comes off. There you go. All right, if you want to check the chicken, I will set this up for the cheese.
All right, we're gonna check our chicken with the thermometer. Take it, stick it in the fattest part. And according to our thermometer, our chicken is done.
So we're putting it in that mixing bowl right there. If you want to tell them about that mixing bowl.
Now, these are our stainless steel mixing bowls. They come in 3 different sizes. This one is the 8-cup one, and they also have lids for them.
And the bottom. Talk about the bottom.
And the bottom is non-slip. So, and you can put them in the freezer.
Yep.
And in the refrigerator.
Alright, and if you, when you get those up, if you want to put those last 2 pieces in there. Alright, if you want to come back over here, I will show you how we grade Parmesan cheese. Now, I have bought pre-grated Parmesan cheese. Oops, all the suction cups came off. And I can tell you, nothing beats fresh Parmesan cheese, but it can be a little difficult to grade. This makes it super easy to grade. And as you can see, I'm using the batter bowl to catch all the cheese. I'm just applying a slight bit of pressure. I did start with the thicker end, and I will turn it as I am grading it to keep it flat so that it grades smoothly. It's not so important on your Parmesan, but on your softer cheeses, if you do not turn it, you will not get the complete grade that you want. And now that it's down a little bit, I will use the food presser to grate up the rest. And now we have fresh grated Parmesan cheese to go on our salad. just set that over there. Now, our next item that I want to show you, probably one of the first items that I had from Pampered Chef, and that is my egg slicer. And you can slice mushrooms with this as well as eggs. It says you can slice strawberries. I recommend using the quick slice for strawberries because I have actually busted these wires trying to slice strawberries with this. Plus, if you use the quick slice on your strawberries, you could do multiple at a time. With this one, you can only do one. So for our salad, we just put our egg in and press it down so that we have pretty round slices of egg. If you were going to put this in, say, tuna fish or something that you wanted bite-sized pieces, you sliced it one way, you turn it sideways, you could press it down again, and you get bite-sized pieces of egg instead of the round slices. But for salads, we just need the rounds. You want to check that chicken?
Tina says that she loves her egg slicer.
Alright, and come on. We got a couple other products to explain. So this product came out in our spring line. This is our Measure, Mix, and Pour. This was designed for creating dressings for your salads. It comes with a couple of simple recipes with it. It comes with two on it. It has a simple creamy dressing on one side and a simple vinaigrette dressing on the other. You see it has the measurements of what you need as well as the marks for the other two items because you use this to measure it out with. You also have your regular measure marks here on this. They had one of these previously, and if you've had any experience with Pampered Chef, you've probably seen it, but one of the problems was it was leaking. And they redesigned this so now when you shake this up to mix it, it doesn't leak. They have a stopper in it that allows it to stop leaking while you're mixing up your dressings. Now, I use this also for mixing up taco seasoning with the water, as well as if you make gravy mixes. Anything that you need to mix up, you can use this. It does not have to be just for salad dressings. The other item we have for you is our multi-blade sharpener. Now the multi-blade sharpener has pictures on it for you so you can see what it sharpens. It sharpens our food chopper. It sharpens our coated knives. It sharpens our manual food processor and our scissors or shears or whatever you want to call them. This is a lifesaver. If you have any of these products, you want to get this because all blades start to wear and get a little dull over the uses. So this allows you to not have to buy brand new products every time. The other thing is if you don't want to use our salad cutting bowl that we showed you, you can get these salad choppers. These also work really good at shredding chicken. You just put the chicken in a bowl and stick these in and slice it up and you can have shredded chicken. Or you can shred your lettuce that way instead of using the slicer. So there's multiple different products from Pampered Chef that have multiple different uses. It's pretty much a preference on what works best for you and your family, because the goal of Pampered Chef is to make cooking more enjoyable for you, the everyday chef. So you have to pick the products that you think is going to work the best for you. Thank you everyone for watching our interesting live video. I hope you enjoyed it.
Good night.
That's all you got? That's all you got to say. We have millions of viewers out there wanting to hear from their consultant, John, who pampers me, by the way. And all you got is good night. Okay. So thank you guys really for watching another episode of In the Kitchen with Pampered by John. I hope you will like, comment, and subscribe below. And check out the descriptions for all the details on the products that you have seen in this amazing video.